It was the dawn of a new era. The streets of Lagos were filled with joy, drums, and dancing feet. Green and white flags fluttered proudly in the wind. After more than 60 years of British colonial rule, Nigeria was finally free. The date was October 1st, 1960, the day a new nation was born, and millions of Nigerians lifted their voices in celebration of independence. But this victory didn't come overnight. It was the result of years of struggle, unity, and vision. Before that historic day, Nigeria had been under British control since the late 19th century. The land was rich in culture, in diversity, and in resources, and the British had merged over 250 ethnic groups under one flag. But for decades, Nigerians wanted something more than just being part of a colony. They wanted self-rule. In the 1940s and 1950s, a new wave of educated leaders began to rise. People like Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe, Chief Obafemi Awolowo, and Sir Ahmadu Bello. They were young, bold, and determined to prove that Nigerians could govern themselves. Political movements spread across the country, newspapers called for freedom, and protests for independence grew stronger. The British could no longer ignore the cry for self-governance. Step by step, they began to hand over more political power to Nigerians. In 1954, Nigeria became a federation. By 1959, elections were held, and the stage was set for freedom. Then came that unforgettable night, midnight of September 30th, 1960. The Union Jack, symbol of British rule, was lowered, and in its place, the green and white flag of Nigeria was raised for the very first time. The national anthem echoed through the night sky. Tears flowed freely, tears of joy, pride, and hope. Sir Abubakar Tafawa Balewa became Nigeria's first prime minister, while Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe became governor-general. The British governor, Sir James Robertson, handed over power, marking the end of colonial rule. Crowds filled Tafawa Balewa Square in Lagos, waving flags and singing, "Nigeria, we hail thee." The sound of independence drums rolled across the nation, from the Niger Delta creeks to the hills of Jos and the plains of Sokoto. October 1st, 1960, remains one of the most powerful days in Nigeria's history, a day when unity triumphed over division and freedom triumphed over oppression. It was not just the birth of a country, it was the birth of a dream, the Nigerian dream. And though the journey after independence has not been perfect, that moment reminds us of what Nigerians can achieve when they stand together. This is Nigerian history, bringing the past to life, one story at a time.